Okay, so Violence Against Women's Act. So that's the first screen, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So this act was signed by President Clinton in 1994 as part of a larger crime bill to address domestic violence, sexual assault, stalking. And so there was an immigration component in it. So it's been amended a few times in 2000, 2005, and 2013. And each time it was amended, it gave greater protections to abuse victims. So what VAWA does for immigration immigrants, intended immigrants, is it allows non-citizens to gain legal status without relying on the abusive US citizen or green card spouses, parents, or children. So basically what it is that Congress realized that it was really awkward, actually more than awkward, to have somebody who's been abused rely on their abuser as the person who's going to give them legal status. And they also realized that it gave the abuser more power over their victim. So to avoid that, Congress came up with this rule that allows an abuse victim who qualifies for VAWA, and we'll go through the kind of people who qualify for VAWA, to file as a self-petitioner. So what that means is that they are petitioning on their own. They don't need their abusive relative to petition for them. So going to the next slide. So this is really important. The law's protection is not only for women, it's also for men. It's for children. So male, female, it works for both. So that acronym, Violence Against Women's Act, really shouldn't, I'm not sure when they're going to change it, but it's really misleading, because VAWA applies to men, VAWA applies to women and children. So when I speak, I may default to using her or she, but that does not mean that women do not get abused, or that I'm intimating that, you know, the protections are only for women. So I'm going to say she a lot in reference to abuse victims, but I really mean he or she, okay?